Let's get right to the point and say it as it. The price of Ripple ought to skyrocket and reach $20,000. Isn't that a ridiculous charge? But without significant occurrences, those forecasts would not be feasible. In a few days, the hearing between Ripple and the SEC should conclude. The rise of its favorite coin has the entire cryptocurrency community thrilled. This is the most significant XRP and Ripple video ever made. Believe me, don't let a 2B slip by. Let's get straight to the topic and omit the introduction. Nota bene. When the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, filed an appeal of a significant July 2023 court ruling, the ongoing legal dispute between Ripple and the SEC took a new turn. This decision had previously dismissed a number of allegations, namely the notion that XRP revenue to individual traders on platforms was no longer an offering of securities. I believe attorney Jeremy Hogan has stated that the SEC's recent action is unlikely to succeed. Hogan clarified that the SEC's appeal focuses solely on the ruling regarding the popularity of XRP in retail purchases. According to Hogan, a large portion of the SEC's brief reiterates the Supreme Court's previous rulings. Additionally, he chastised the SEC for citing 3 earlier rulings that, in his view, don't adequately bolster their argument. He claimed that because the SEC is attempting to tie disparate aspects of the case together to strengthen their position, their involvement in the acquisition case, Hogan claims that this is incompatible with the examples provided by Ripple. Pro-XRP attorney John Deaton and other members of the legal community have noted that the SEC has been unable to manage the massive volume of XRP user statements claiming they were unaware of Ripple's marketing initiatives. This error ought to hurt the SEC's case, particularly if Ripple applies its proof properly. In his response, Hogan anticipates that Ripple will likewise strongly disagree with the SEC's viewpoints. Many purchasers shared this sentiment. In his tweet, Armando Pantoja did just that. Siki claims that the judge erred in the Ripple XRP case and files an appeal, but because markets view it as a weak pass, employing a lame duck chair, the price of XRP remains unchanged. This indicates that a growing number of people believe that the SEC's role is becoming less significant, particularly in light of the impending management changes. Crypto influencer Chad Steingreber does a great job of capturing the shifting tone. Crypto news, despite some further negative carry in transactions, the SEC is no longer relevant. Bigger things are needed now, as legislative obstacles appear to be less difficult to overcome. The crypto network is focusing more on expansion and innovative concepts. Block Barbie's tweet ends the discussion by posing a question that modifies the definition of a fundraising contract in the digital era. Despite the fact that the SEC's intervention has introduced another element to this ongoing lawsuit, Ripple's victory appears increasingly inevitable, and the network believes in its own abilities, as evidenced by favorable findings and high XRP pricing. Doesn't Ripple's battle with the SEC seem like it should establish a new benchmark for the whole cryptocurrency industry? Hold on, though, because things are going to get even more bizarre. Experts are discussing this extensively, with some referring to it as the most significant event in XRP's history. There will soon be a fee hike of the kind that will transform the cryptocurrency market as a whole. The next thing won't be missed. This might be the huge surprise that everyone has been anticipating. Though there are many wild speculations about XRP's future, one of the most inventive is Chad Steingreber's assertion that XRP might eventually hit a fantastic $20,000 per token. Although this prediction may seem absurd, Steingreber, a prominent member of the XRP community, presents a compelling argument based on institutional demand, supply trends, and the potential to integrate XRP into the global financial system. Steingreber's major argument is that the key factors that make XRP so significant are its deflationary nature and fixed quantity of $100 billion coins. With each transaction on the XRP ledger, a tiny portion of XRP is permanently removed from circulation. Even if the delivery decline is gradual at initially, it should have significant long-term impacts. Anyone can currently purchase or sell roughly $57 billion worth of XRP. However, some of this delivery is lost because customers can't find their wallets or forget their keys. which lowers the actual supply that is available even more. According to Steingruber, when demand increases, particularly from institutional actors, the supply should become much more limited. A charge spike could result from this. One of Steingruber's theory's most intriguing aspects is the notion of a delivery surprise motivated by institutional demand. In anticipation of reliable XRP for cross-center transactions and liquidity management, financial institutions and liquidity providers, public platforms could see a rapid depletion of supply due to increased competition. Steingruber demonstrates how one of these situations may force tiny traders to give up, preventing them from purchasing XRP as its price rises. Imagine a future in which the public's delivery of XRP drops to the point where it becomes a luxury, it argues. This incapacity is comparable to Bitcoin's finite supply, where the maximum quantity that may be transferred may need to be reduced to as little as 21 million tokens. It is the entire value of Bitcoin. According to Steingruber, the size of the global economy and the way deliveries are handled are two important motivators. There may be a greater need for a quick, fee-free, and scalable virtual currency like XRP, given that there are already over $40 trillion in US dollars in circulation and an even larger market for derivatives. However, there is still a long way to go before international banks can use XRP as a reserve asset. It might be necessary for the business community to put more trust in XRP in this situation. People from many nations may need to cooperate and ensure that they adhere to international financial standards in order for private XRP to function successfully in banking institutions. The members of the XRP network haven't held back from expressing their joy. Shannon Thorpe's tweet, "I like the way XRP goes up in cents and I go up in lots," nicely captures this sentiment. Similarly, XRP Avengers adds a positive spin by transforming money into power and making life predictions, making you your family's first tycoon.